Good morning, class. Why are we here in college? Well, I believe most of us are here to get a higher education so we can find a really good job, so we can better provide for ourselves and our families in the future. Unfortunately, in today's economy, finding quality jobs with benefits is getting hard. And a college degree does not mean guaranteed employment. But there is something that we can do that will make our applications and resumes stand out to potential employers and encourage them to hire us over other applicants. And that's volunteerism. And this is what I would like to talk to you about today. Volunteering for our success. To do this, I'm first going to talk to you about volunteering at your local hospitals, which are located in almost every city across America. Volunteering with the Red Cross, who are also located in almost every city across the United States, plus the whole wide world. And volunteering for the Peace Corps, which have offices in all of your major metropolitan areas, but they're also at peacecorps.gov. They have recruiters online with phone numbers, and they also have applications online. Now, if you're like me, I'm trying to get my master's in public health. I want to work in the healthcare industry. And this is the first thing that I would like to talk to you about. It's volunteering at a hospital. I went on to Google and I typed in two simple words: hospital and volunteer. I got 9,200,000 hits. It didn't take a lot of research or very long to discover that almost every hospital in the United States has some kind of volunteer system. It can be as simple as pushing a cart around, passing books out to patients, or some of them will train you to be an empathy advocate. And an empathy advocate is a person who gives relief to those who are visiting or staying with long-term patients so that they can go home, maybe get a shower, get something to eat, or just take care of the things that they need to take care of. Give them a break. It's a great opportunity. Now that I've talked to you about volunteering in hospitals, I'd like to move on and talk to you about volunteering at the American Red Cross. Now, at the American Red Cross website, which is redcross.org, I went to their Ways to Volunteer page, and there is an awful lot of ways to volunteer. I chose three that I particularly liked. I hope you will too. The first one was Disaster Preparedness Preventer. They will train you to teach your neighbors and your community how to develop an emergency disaster kit and to develop a disaster emergency family plan. It tells each person in the family what they're responsible to do, and in case of an emergency or a disaster, where they're going to meet. There are people in the Northeast right now that are wishing they had had this kit and plan. The next thing is volunteering at a blood drive. You can just sit at the table, welcome donors, help them fill out forms, or pass out snacks after they donated blood. And the third one, which is something I can do, is very simple. It's called Social Media Network Advocate. A lot of words, but all these people send in these wonderful stories to the Red Cross, and you just type them into the Red Cross's Facebook page or Twitter account for the whole world to read. I can do this almost every night. I think this is great. Now that I've talked to you about volunteering at the Red Cross, I'd like to talk to you about volunteering at the Peace Corps. I visited their website at peacecorps.gov and went to their page called Learn About Volunteering. And here's what I found. While volunteers do not get quote-unquote paid, they do get a living stipend, which allows them to buy the things that they might need that or want that is not provided by the Peace Corps or the host country or the host family. They also receive a housing allowance. They also receive free medical and dental. These are great benefits. When your tour service is over, which is normally 2 years in a foreign country, they'll give you $7,400 to get resettled back at home while you're looking for a job, renting a place to live, and so forth. Your time in the Peace Corps also counts toward government employment. For example, my goal is to work at the VA and give back. VA hospitals. If I work there 18 years, I can apply 2 years from the Peace Corps and have 20 years for retirement. That's a great benefit. Now that I've talked to you about the Peace Corps and volunteering there, I'd like to recap what I've discussed with you so far. We talked about how hard jobs are to get in today's economy, and that a college degree does not necessarily guarantee employment, and that volunteering can add to your resume to make it stand out so employers might take you over other applicants. We've talked about volunteering in hospitals, the Red Cross, and the Peace Corps. I encourage you, volunteer. Volunteer for your career. Thank you.